Welcome back. Joining us now is the founder of Walk Away Campaign, former Democrat, my good friend Brandon Straka. Brandon, help me close out the week here and understand what the left is up to. Liz Cheney, the new, princess queen of the left, she is attacking Elon Musk over his citizenship. What do you think?
Well, it's interesting now that the left, and we call her the left. That's kind of fun too. Liz Cheney, that the left
She's
now.
She's totally the left.
She's totally the left. But it's now they suddenly care about citizenship, and they care about what country a person comes from. They never seem to care for the last 4, 8, whatever years. And certainly when Trump criticized Barack Obama and his possible citizenship, that was a big deal. But for Elon Musk, they're hypocrites.
Yeah, Liz Cheney is just another white lady attacking an African American, and we should not tolerate that. But you look at all of the work Elon has done to expose the waste and the abuse, and then the media is now attacking him as a consequence of him exposing their own little honey hole. What do you make of that?
Well, they're protecting the machine, and I mean, Liz Cheney is a part of this. She is the waste and the abuse. I mean, that's a good nickname for her. But no, they're freaking out because these are the secrets that they've been hiding in D.C. for so long. I mean, so many of us who were called conspiracy theorists for a long time talked about this sort of elusive deep state. Well, this is the deep state. I mean, we're now figuring out line by line what all of this stuff is that they've been hiding underneath us all of this time. So the secrets are coming. Look, they're freaking out.
I have never seen someone do programmatic review of federal spending in Congress in the 8 years I was there. And now Elon is finally getting after it, and I'm so here for it, and I don't care if their feathers are ruffled.
No.
This new strategy they have of rolling to the federal buildings and having their little protests there, I wish I could contribute to it, because while Donald Trump is hugging the flag, you've got Maxine Waters hugging the Department of Education building.
Right. Well, and look, it's not lost on me, the irony of these people occupying restricted grounds and occupying restricted buildings. Yeah, some of us did some hard time for allegedly doing those very same things, but it doesn't seem to stick to them when they do
it. A Department of Education insurrection seems so low energy. Maybe someone misplaced a protractor. We've got a story that emerged. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett says she's tired of just your mediocre white boys attacking DEI. So there are some voices in the left that have really glommed onto this despite the public turning the other direction. Do you think this is the future of the Democratic Party, saying that really the problem is all the mediocre white boys?
No, because I mean, reality is that that's actually completely backwards. I mean, for so many years, really well qualified white men or Asian men or, have actually been looked over for opportunities, whether it be in education or the workplace or whatever, while we've had these sort of diversity quotas which, not to say that any black person who has the position that they have is not qualified. That's not the point. But it certainly makes one wonder when we know that people are not being hired based off of merit, but based off of qualities like skin color, gender.
But that's the true crime of DEI to me. Because I heard this story from someone in the corporate workplace who said that there's this incredible black woman who does a phenomenal job, and she resents the fact that the first time she goes in the meeting, there's an assumption that she was a DEI hire when it was all based on merit. But it is the DEI enthusiasts who have put non-white people into that position.
Well, that's exactly right. So someone like the person you're describing is somebody who's actually the victim of the culture, because anybody, I think, who is actually intelligent and qualified is going to object to this. But people who are actually mediocre and actually unqualified and stupid, like Jasmine Crockett, they're going to be the first ones, jumping out and calling other people those names when it actually applies to her.
A little bit of projection, perhaps, from the Congresswoman. All right, final thing. If there's any question as to whether or not something is too small for Donald Trump to focus on, we get this post on @RealDonaldTrump. I will be signing an executive order next week ending the ridiculous Biden push for paper straws, which don't work. Back to plastic. What is the drink you are looking forward to sucking that plastic straw through first, Brandon Straka?
I'm so here for it. Well, it just would be Diet Coke. I don't even drink anymore.
Diet Coke. Trump had the red button Zero that brings the Diet Coke. Oh, you're a Coke Zero guy?
I like Coke Zero.
Wow.
A lot.
I met the one.
Really?
I don't know
it's
anyone
so
else who
superior
likes
to Diet Coke. Absolutely superior.
So
in
a
every
Coke
way to
Zero is
Diet Coke.
coming through your plastic straw.
Yeah.
Is this the type of populist energy that actually in a lot of the country people look, that actually makes some sense?
Yeah. And I'm here for it too, by the way. Like, let's not stop just at the straws. Let's bring back those styrofoam containers at McDonald's. Let's do like the McDLT that had like the 2 styrofoam containers on both sides. Let's take it back to the 80s, like everything. Let's bring back the plastic, the styrofoam. I'm here for all of it.
Now I'm hungry. Brandon Straka, founder of Walkaway Campaign. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for what you do. Where can folks follow your work so that they can stay informed?
They can check out Walkaway by going to our website, walkawaycampaign.com. And I'm currently hacked on X, but if my account still exists, find me at Brandon Straka on X.
That sounds terrifying. If my account was ever hacked, it was whenever I sent out a tweet that got me in trouble.